are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I said we were going to talk about letting go of anything that we left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. I suggest you clean that up. We don't have tomorrow, and yesterday is gone. All we have is today. So let's just focus on what we can do today and have a great day together. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere, then you have nothing but excuses, gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another, and you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about forgiveness and the importance of forgiveness, and starting with forgiving yourself, whatever it is that you're obsessing with, whatever it is that you can't let go of. You're punishing yourself, you're abusing yourself, you're beating yourself up. I suggest today is the day to forgive yourself. And then after you forgive yourself, I want you to write a list of all the people in your life you need to forgive. And if you can't do this, you can't move forward. This is a real blockage of your happiness, your moving forward, and truly experiencing inner peace and happiness yourself. Remember, what we do to ourselves, if we carry this baggage and we carry this heaviness around in our head all day long, we're not really having a good day. So one of the things I had to do years ago when I started my recovery was write a list of all the people that I hurt and the people that I needed to forgive. And it goes both ways. And as I did that, understand that people aren't going to respond. What you could either write a letter, send it to them, burn it, go to therapy, talk about it, be done with it, or you could pick up the phone, you could meet with them, however you want to do it. There's no right or wrong. The most important thing is, and I know people that have done you wrong to where they should never be forgiven, but here's the problem. If you don't forgive, you carry that inside you every single day, and that other person doesn't feel a thing, and you will never be free. It is one of the most powerful acts that we can do to move forward and to have a happy life, a good life, and to realize that we all need to be forgiven and we need to forgive ourselves. But that doesn't mean we have to be friends with them. That doesn't mean we have to hang out with them. This is for you, only for you. You won't realize, I tell you, so many, like when I work with attorneys and ex-wives, and when I had them write letters to them, they were 200 pounds was lifted. They said, and I said, why'd you wait so long? They had all these ideas. Just sit down, write, do what you need to do. Pick up the phone. Just do it. Do not think about it, or you will never do it. In the power of forgiveness, the gifts, the rewards, the freedom, the lightness that you will experience. And remember, you're carrying that ugliness, that heaviness, that thing in your bag throughout the day, and you're projecting all that stuff onto whoever's around you. Remember, everything we do to ourselves. Every piece of bullshit that we keep inside of us, we project that onto other people. And once you let that free, once you let that go, I mean, it's beautiful. You just get lighter and lighter and lighter and stronger and more control of your day, mastering your day, mastering your life. This is all what success means. Mastering your day, mastering your life. These are all the processes. This is everything you have to do to get to the side, to get to that light, to no longer carry that inhumanness inside of you, because what happens is you project that onto all the people you love around you, and you don't even know you're doing it. And it could be something that happened years and years and years ago. All right. Balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in the return. The goal for all of us, life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else you get backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is, we are taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie inside of you. Your words mean nothing. Your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying from Michael Singer. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they are always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and to learn to embrace change. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder around out of control, it will wreak havoc. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great tasks by a series of small acts. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Eventually, you will realize that you cannot hurt yourself to go beyond your psychological limits. If you're willing to just stand at the edge and keep walking, you will go beyond. You used to pull back when it got uncomfortable. It's okay to get uncomfortable. Go beyond where you were a minute ago by handling what's happening to you now. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Okay, I'm going to read a little part from my book. The beauty of life is interdependency. No one can do it alone. So many people have been brought up embarrassed to ask for help. That means you're weak. Just all these things, again, all these things we were taught were such a lie, and how stoic and how stern and how inhuman the way certain things were. You know, we've gone full circle. Like I said, all the wackadoodle stuff is out in the open. We have different generations to do different things. Some are positive, some are negative. And it always happens to where we have to go from one extreme to the other extreme until we all come into balance. That's usually anytime we have change, anytime we're changing something with our program, with our life, with our friends, we go from one extreme to the other extreme, and then we come to the balance until we find our own balance and what works for us. And I've seen so many people destroy their lives because they could not ask for help. And I find this with intellects. I said this before, with intellects, high-powered people, smart people, bosses, they have a hard time. And I remember with my dad, I used to say, Dad, it's okay to swear. It's okay to get loose. It's okay to show your weakness with me, Dad. You did your job. That was a freedom for my dad. He was afraid to show any form of weakness. He thought he was going to be judged. He thought he was a failure. No, it's the complete opposite. When you ask for help and say, I can no longer do this, I surrender, before you destroy yourself and the people around you, I suggest you, whoever it is, I worked with this woman. She looked like a nun. Everybody went to her for help. And she was having an affair. She was drinking on the job. Her husband wanted to commit suicide. And I brought her in. I was doing a workshop for them, and I saw how everybody went to her for help. Nobody noticed this. I said, come on in and do some sessions with me. She was stunned with how bad and how everybody just didn't see it. And again, her looks were deceiving. Her boss would come into the office and she was drinking, and she'd say, oh, that's the last client that just left. He goes, oh, those people that drink during the day, how pathetic. And meanwhile, that was her that was pathetic. That was her that was abusing herself. That was her that was destroying her life. Don't judge the book by the cover, ever. And don't assume you know what's going on in anybody's life. None of us know. None of us know how people are suffering. But what we can do is encourage people to get help, to maybe help them find a place to go, help them get a number, help them search. And that is the first step, is admitting. I have a friend, full-blown alcoholic, could never, ever, ever, ever say she was an alcoholic. And it got to the point where I could just no longer be around her because she couldn't see anything she was doing. She could do no wrong. She thought she had it all in control. And it's hard to be around people that are never going to grow, never going to change. And again, it's a very perfunctory, pathetic life when you do the same thing over and over again and you expect different results and you think you're having fun when you're actually destroying yourself and everyone around you. Okay, work on one thing at a time. Eventually it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss my loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves and the rest will follow. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamin food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I am willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day you don't want to do to have a successful day. Mine is always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean. Okay, you can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. Remember my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. Hit that round button that says L. Hit subscribe. They will automatically go to you. And remember, start with podcast number 1. There's order to all this information to receive it and give it to everybody you love and respect. And remember, I want you to have a shocking day today. And thank you for listening.